Hail and well met. 'Tis I Bard, pronouns they, them, and she, her, welcoming you once again to the Mad Realm. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can achieve smooth, creamy color blends of any color you want without having to utilize an airbrush or dry brushing techniques. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, for the sake of transparency, this technique that I have worked with for quite a long time now, at least relatively, is influenced by two videos that I saw years ago. The first video is by Marco Frassoni, a wonderful miniature painter here on YouTube and on Instagram, who does beautiful work and was testing out whether different paint companies that make rattle can spray paints would be worth it to have as primers, right? Because if you use Games Workshop, that can be expensive. Army Painter, expensive. All these different brands, expensive because it's specifically formulated for minis. And if you use something like Rust-Oleum primer, yes, it works, but it can be temperamental. But something like an artist spray paint is more workable. It's made for graffiti or for canvas work, so it has a bit more delicacy, if you will, And also, this technique was influenced by a Eons of Battle video that I had seen around about the same time, saying that if you want to paint, then you can do it in the priming step with the Zenithal prime using color. Before I do get into this, just as a note, Zenithal prime is typically black with white on top. This is referred to in art as a value sketch. It shows you where your shadows are, where your midtones are, and where your highlights are going to be. Essentially making the miniature a fill-in-the-blank work. Just, add different colors and check to see where the white is, and that's where your highlights go. Very useful a value sketch. Now, thank you, old floorboards. But anywho, if you're looking to achieve colors such as this, with pink, pastel pink, mind you, and bright, sort of sickly yellow-green, without having to utilize an airbrush or dry brushing, then please continue on with this video.
Firstly, wear protection. Always have protection. And then get out any and all spray caps that you have. Now, all spray paints will come with spray caps, like these, but some, like artist ones, are a bit more special. As you can see, they come in a variety of different forms, and like those, such as this green and purple one, give you a much wider or more concentrated spray. Which reminds me about these O-rings. These are a safety feature that come on artist spray paints. You won't find them on traditional spray paints like Rust-Oleum, but for stuff like Golden, you will find them. It's just a little safety feature that if it is popped on, and, with the cap on, ignore that, will prevent any and all paint from escaping. Just a little safety feature so that in case it's rattled about, it doesn't spray your car. Now, of course, prime the mini. Doesn't matter what you prime it with, just prime it. In today's video, I'm going to be using the Montana Gold spray paint line. I'm not sponsored, I just really like them a lot. And as you can see, once I pull out this little bad boy, it has a feature that says shake well, as a reminder for, anyone who forgets to shake. And things such as their specific name, which they will always have printed on the color, very nice, in this case infrared, and a whole bunch of, safety information, don't eat it, don't inhale it, this thing can explode if exposed to fire, blah blah blah, this can cause cancer in the state of California. You know, don't do all the stuff you might want to. As a low-pressure spray paint, the Montana Gold line is perfect for usage in miniatures, mostly because it functions much the same as traditional rattle cans. They are all low pressure, meaning that the gas is expelled at a slower rate, and it allows for the paint to come out in a smooth, consistent texture, without gumming up details on the miniature. As you can see with this little test spritz, it allows for smooth, consistent color. Something to note is that as an artist spray paint, it can solidify a bit more, leaving these little fibers, but it won't gum up the detail. Furthermore, even if you have used one color, the spray paint will show up clearly, even if you use the same cap.
Thank you all for watching. This video is a bit of a interim one. If you have seen, I haven't really posted a whole lot of art of the hobby. That's mostly because these videos that I have planned and have been working on for a while now are all about art color theory, which is always fun. There's a lot of it. There is a lot of it. And I'm going to go in depth about it so that you, as a mini painter, have everything within your arsenal to take the knowledge of the quote-unquote artistic world at large and incorporate it into your miniatures. It's going to be a series of videos because I don't think you want to be around for a 5-hour lecture about colors and how they work. It's a bit long. So I'm splitting it up into several videos, each of which being like 10 minutes at the least, half an hour at the most. So, yeah, that's a lot of videos that will be uploaded every single Wednesday. And of course, also, if you've noticed, I've been uploading a world building project that I post on Fridays. So, you know, if you like that, please go check it out. I have a playlist there. But, yeah. And there goes my grandfather's dog. But, anywho, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. If you like this, please check me out on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, do all that stuff. And, of course, if you think this would help somebody, please, you know, just post it. Share it. And if you do use this technique later on, please also show me on Instagram. I like seeing that. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Make glory. Make chaos reign. School is starting to take its toll already. Bye bye.